So my Little Earthquakes appreciation video derped right before I was about to talk about this song and tell the story. But frankly, this deserves its own story and its own video in its own, okay? So there's a place here in Jersey called the New Jersey Performing Arts Center, NJPAC, in Newark, and it had just opened at the time. This is 1998. It was the Plug Tour. And my friends waited overnight to get tickets. This is a thing you did back then. And we wound up getting in the second row. And before we got there, I wanted to dress up. So I wore this black outfit. And at the time, because it was the 90s, I just had a big pink feather boa laying around. So I wore the feather boa, and my friends all hung out before. And we went to see the show. And it was one of the best concerts ever. She was so good that night, too, okay? So I remember Raspberry Swirl. I'm like bugging out. It's like pretty much the end of the show at this point. Sweating, but I'm like flipping my feather boa out. Raspberry Swirl ends, and I throw my boa on stage, okay? She leaves and comes back on stage wearing my boa that somebody had grabbed up the stage and brought backstage to her. She came back on stage wearing my pink feather boa and played Tear in Your Hand, which was one of my favorite songs at the time. It's one of my favorite songs now. It's one of my favorite songs ever. But she sat there and played that song wearing my boa, okay? I'll always have that memory. I have a few friends, hey Cheryl, who was actually at that show without me. I didn't even know her then, but she remembers that happening, okay? And it's like, I'm sort of like part of this little baby bit of Tori lore where she played, and just that song too, she took it off when she did, what's the next song? After Tear in Her Hand, she did Beauty Queen, Mary, and then Silent All These Years. But she played, I love this Setlist FM because it, anyway, isn't this song just the best though? Ugh. Anyway, I'm cutting my hands up every time I touch you. What a great line. So yeah, I'm going to get back to my Little Earthquakes appreciation video, but I wanted to just spotlight this story about this song because it's pretty special. It was a great moment. So stay tuned for part 2 of the Little Earthquakes appreciation video. Actually, maybe I should just make it this. Honestly, yeah, might as well. Because Me and a Gun, oh Lord. It's one of the saddest songs ever written. I almost don't want to disrespect it by talking about it. It's a song she wrote about being raped. And the fact that happened to her is just disgusting and hard. The fact that it happens to so many women in this world. I love you though. Now, Little Earthquakes, the title track, the way this song ends, the way this album ends, is just perfection. Completely out there lyrics, this gorgeous, haunting music, and how are you going to end an album like Little Earthquakes without a song like this? Frankly, it perfectly gives you the drama and the that this album deserves to end with, because it's full of some of the best songs she ever wrote. But here's the thing though, the next few albums in her catalog are just so brilliant too. She really had such a run. Again, it reminded me of Joni's late 60s through late 70s work. A huge chunk output of talent, and Little Earthquakes, Under the Pink, Voice for Pele, those are just, and then Choir Girl Hotel, and To Venus and Back too. And even up until, I don't know what comes after that if I'm wrong, but then the next album I really love is Scarlet's Walk too. I'd like to spotlight all those albums here, so thanks for listening, thanks for going here. With Little Earthquakes too, just close your eyes, light a candle, light a joint, and go with it. It's such a beautiful song. It doesn't take much to rip us into pieces, especially this time of year. I'm taping this in December, and it's kind of a dreary time, and we danced in graveyards with vampires till dawn. Reminds me of me and my friends back in the day. So anyway, love you all. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe to my channel, please. I really appreciate you watching, and There's more coming. I'm gonna do more Tori, of course, because that's my girl. So.